What's going on, guys? Welcome to Cruising with Jacoby, and today I am learning how to drive manual with my good friend Julian. He is a barber in Dallas, so if you need a haircut or if you're in Dallas, for a weekend, you need a fresh fade, come see him. I'll have his profile and his Instagram linked in the bio. But Julian, thank you.
Of course.
How do you feel about teaching me how to drive manual?
Let's get it, bro. It's gonna be fun, man. We've done it before. This is the
But I
second
don't
time,
remember.
bro. You don't remember?
I do and I don't. I know things, but I'm gonna let you. Oh, you didn't. I'm gonna let you explain to me and the audience. But real quick, guys, this is gonna be like a series I might do, like learn how to drive manual and just having fun with it. Cause I want to learn how to drive manual so I can drive like classic cars or cars that are only manual, and I want to be able to experience that. So I think with me doing this, us doing this maybe every other weekend or whatever, however our schedule's lined up, I do this consistently, I think I can learn how to drive manual. Now, Julian, do you want to explain what is different from manual and automatic?
So, the manual car, it's basically have a whole separate system, I guess, like gear shift system for shifting gears, right? So an automatic car, it shifts gears for you automatically. So when you're driving like a automatic car, it'll literally shift for you automatically. You don't have to worry about shifting.
Right.
But like when they first made out cars and like obviously like way back in old times,
Right.
they had like automatic or like a manual system for driving a car. So a manual system for driving the car comes in 5 gears or 6 gears, and this car that we're driving today, Honda Civic 2017, has 6 gears. So we'll be working from like 1 to 6, and that kind of like adjusts depending on what speed you're going at. So.
Nice. All right. Getting started, what is the first thing I should do?
So first thing
of
you
all,
should do.
let me start the car. Let me start from scratch. We're going, yeah. All right. So I get in the car. Do I start it the same way or?
You don't start it the same way. So for manual cars, you're gonna start it with the clutch. You're gonna press the clutch. The clutch is the left one, the most left like gear shift, right? Or like the thing at the bottom, like I forgot what they're called. But basically, you have a brake, and you have in an automatic car you have a brake and accelerator, right? In a manual car, you have the clutch, brake, and accelerator.
Okay.
So you have an extra paddle for your feet, basically.
Right.
So the clutch, you push it all the way down, all the way in to start the
Yeah.
car, and then you turn the keys. Just like that.
And
That
then
turns the car.
Okay.
You let go. You're good.
Nice. All
That's
right.
what starts the car.
So what I need to do next?
Okay. Next, you feel comfortable? You feel good? Like,
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
chilling right now? You good to go? This thing is bothering me. Yeah. So now we're gonna start. All right. You gotta obviously, in manual cars, it always has a parking brake because manual cars, they don't have like the automatic system that a automatic car has.
Right.
So in automatic cars, you can put it in park and it'll stay parked. But for a manual car, you can't put it in park unless you put the emergency brake on.
Gotcha.
Without like having to like basically like have the car rolling backwards if you're like on a slant.
So
right?
I need to.
So you need to take off the parking brake. So by taking off the parking brake, you put the foot on the brake and then you basically take it off. Lift up.
Then I put my foot on clutch too.
Not just the brake.
Oh dang! You go as far.
Is it off? Does it say no brake anywhere? Does it still say brake?
Yeah, it says brake. I'm pressing it though. Oh, I was pressing the clutch, bro.
This guy.
There we go. All right.
All right, so we're already starting off to freaking. You know which one's the clutch? Do you know?
I'll move this picture. You need to get real quick.
Do you know?
No. Okay.
Do you know the difference between
I
the clutch
thought the
and the
clutch
brake?
was all the way to the. I want to say, bro, your brake goes hella far. Okay, I thought the clutch was all the way to the left.
Clutch is always to the left.
I feel it now. The clutch
Clutch
is
right always
here.
to the left, and you have to understand that before we start. Clutch is always to the most left. Brake is to the middle, and then the accelerator is all the way to the right. Yeah. So how your feet should be positioned is your left foot should always be right next to the clutch.
Yeah,
you're basically using both feet now. Instead of using just one foot when you're using automatic, you're using both feet. So your left foot should always be close to the clutch, right? And your right foot only goes to brake and accelerate, okay? That's all your right foot does, just like an automatic car.
Okay.
Except your left foot is now on the clutch, always on the clutch.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
So, what should I do?
Do you have your left foot on the clutch?
Yes.
Kind of on the clutch. Not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
obviously pressed all the way in.
yeah.
Okay, your left foot's on the clutch. Your right foot's on the brake.
Yes.
Okay, is it holding the brake?
Yes.
Okay, all right, bet. Perfect. This is how we start. All
All
right.
right.
All right. So when we start, we have to understand the gear system. So
Correct.
the gear system is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse is all the way to the end, but don't worry about reverse if you're going
Where's
forward.
neutral?
Neutral's in the middle, basically where you're at.
So
like the line in the middle is basically
To
neutral.
check it from neutral, I got to do like this.
Yeah. If it's light, then you know it's
Okay,
neutral.
gotcha.
Yeah.
All
In
right.
the middle is literally neutral. If it's here in the first one, you'll know it's in the first one or like second one or whatever.
So can you change gears without putting the clutch down, or no? You need the clutch to the. Like-
you need the clutch. You need to hold the clutch
Okay.
to shift gears.
All right.
Always.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to first because this is how we start. So let's go to first. Let me fix that. Anyway, we'll go to first.
Okay.
So you hold the clutch down all the way in.
Yep.
All right, and then you go to first. So your first is literally all the way to the left and up. Yeah. So from here, you have the clutch down.
Yes.
So you're going to simultaneously start taking your foot off the clutch. Actually, let's just start by just taking our foot off the clutch. But you're just gonna go slowly. All
Got
right.
that on my foot to brake too, right now.
Yeah, you can take your foot off the brake. You see how nothing happens? You're good
Why is that?
because your foot is on the clutch. Your foot is on the clutch and it's holding the place of the car. Like it's not in brake. It's if we're on a slant, we'd start rolling down.
Oh.
But
Okay.
there's no brake on it. You have the first gear in, so you have the ability to move forward. But you can't move forward until you start letting off the clutch.
Okay.
So start letting off the clutch slowly, and just give it some space. Don't even accelerate yet.
Okay.
Just give it some space. Okay, there you go. So now we're going for it. Now put the accelerator on. Now accelerate. Okay, there you go.
So can I turn my foot off the clutch now?
Are you still on the clutch?
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're just driving a regular car. Now you can take a little U-turn right here. Yeah.
It's weird. I can feel like my foot's on the clutch, but not. It's not like pressing it, but I can feel
Yeah, you can feel it.
I can feel like
All right, now go into
Cover the
neutral.
root.
So you're gonna go into neutral, hold the clutch, and put it into neutral.
hold the clutch, the brake,
Clutch.
and then
Okay, yeah, I guess you kind of did it.
Okay.
It helped out a little bit.
okay.
But it's basically like you're trying to stop and then also like you can let off the clutch. You can let off the clutch and just let it ride. When it's in neutral. When it's in neutral, you see how it just rides?
Yeah.
It just neutral is like basically safe zone.
But it won't move if I'm on the flat surface. It won't. It shouldn't move unless I'm on a slanted hill.
Yeah. You know that space on Monopoly? That's free parking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what neutral is. Free
Okay.
parking.
Bet.
So you're good. Like if it's in neutral, you're good. Right?
Okay.
If it's on 1 and 2 and 3, you have to focus on the clutch. That means
Okay.
you're focusing on what's going on with the car. Like we're accelerating, we're moving. You can't take your foot off the clutch.
Okay.
If you're in 3 and you're like trying to shift and stuff and you're trying to
Right.
do stuff, make sure you're aware of the clutch. But if you're in neutral, you're straight. Your foot can be off the clutch, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
That's something me. Oh, okay, bet. Okay.
Yeah, you see?
Okay. So I seen there are two ways to get started in first.
Okay.
One way is that how you just showed me right there, just doing the clutch by itself. The other way, I'm assuming, is the more pro slash experienced way is putting gas while moving the clutch, so you can go fast, so you can like get going faster.
Yes. Okay. I see what you're saying now. So yes, that is the other way to do it. I do that most of the time, but obviously you have to understand the car first. And I
Right.
think the first way is literally the only way to do it.
Gotcha.
If you do it the second way, you're
Stall.
literally gonna stall so many times, like it's gonna suck. So the way you just did it, that's perfect. You did it perfectly. Like I wouldn't change anything about it. Just keep going. Like just keep doing that. Like
Actually, real quick, what is stalling?
so stalling is like when the car shuts off, basically. Like it's basically telling you that you're going too fast on the clutch, or you're not putting in the right gear, or you're waiting too long to put in the gear.
So can you stall like at high speeds? Like if you're in fourth and you're trying to downshift to like second, but yes, third.
you can stall. Yes, you can stall, but
Ooh, good
it
lord.
happens if you're like being like completely unaware of what's going on. Like
Okay.
you're just not unaware of what's happening, because if you're aware of what's happening, you're not going to stall like that, like far into like a gear. Like you only really stall on the first gear or the second gear,
Okay.
first or second or third maybe.
All right, so
Now you can start putting the gas. Start putting the gas a little bit. There you go. There you go. It's not the smoothest, but yeah, we good. We good. We got it. A lot better than last time, bro. I see you doing a lot better, brother. Where you learn all this, bro? I thought you said you forgot.
No, I think I don't understand it because remember last time. Okay, so it's a quick story, guys. Back in college, he was showing me how to do this. Did it for like one day because we had a snowstorm that happened, and I was wearing boots, and I didn't know. Towards the end, I found out you're supposed to push the clutch in all the way. He didn't tell me that till towards the end. I was like, oh, that's why I'm stalling.
Yeah. So put the clutch all the way in, and you'll be good. So now you can start going a little faster, and when you hear the engine, you see how you hear it. You know you have to shift.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you're good. Like right now, we're still going kind of slow. You can still stay on one, but that's the second part of learning how to like work an automatic or work a manual car is like learning the differences when you're going from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, and that's the easiest part. After you know that, like you can go from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and easy. It's just a repeat process. It's a cycle basically.
Yeah, I can hear the engine like start.
Yeah, you hear it starts whining.
Droning.
Yeah, it's whining because it wants you to give it another basically
change gears.
Yeah, change gears, and it wants you to put more gas into the engine. Basically, is what the car's trying to tell you to go do. But you can't do that unless you change gears, and changing gears means we have to put in the clutch, take it a second, and then ease off the clutch once again and start accelerating.
So do it right here.
Yeah, so if you want to go take the stretch, go into second gear when you're going in a little bit. Now you can go into second. Second's all the way down. All the way in.
Whoa.
Yeah. Then go. Yep. Now
Hey.
you're in second.
Okay.
So remember, just the clutch, make sure it's all the way tucked in. Sometimes it won't be tucked in. That's where you hear it like, it's like stuck.
Have it have the gear shift?
Yeah, have the gear shift like stuck here. You see how it's like stuck in its place? Like sometimes it won't be like you'll do it too fast, and sometimes you won't forget to like check it. Just check and make sure it's stuck. But you did good.
Okay.
It happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it. See, now you're in second, and now you're cruising. Feel me? Now this is just automatic. This is just straight brake, and you know.
So now I take my foot off the clutch.
Yeah.
Unless I want to come to a complete stop.
Yeah.
Then I put my clutch down, then brake.
Yeah. So let's say like you had to do an emergency stop, right? Like let's say the car in front of you is braking super hard and like they're about to crash.
Right.
Like if we were to experience that right now, what you would do is go straight into clutch and brake. Like straight clutch and not straight clutch and brake, but like you're gonna go clutch and then brake as much as you have to brake. But don't
like this, like kind of tap it. Okay, I got you.
Well, you don't have to tap it. Like you can go straight into it. Like because the clutch is basically a safety net for you not to stall in your car on the gear shift, you know? Because if you're going fast, you're going like three gears, 4 gears, 5 gears, you can press the brake, but you don't know what's going to happen to the car. Like you can mess up the car, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you have the clutch and the brake, like literally you should be going like this, like kind of, if you're needing to stop really fully, you know what I'm saying? Like in an automatic car, you just stop with your right? Like if you have to stop, like if a car in front of you is braking really hard and you're about to crash, you're just gonna press the stop with your right?
Okay.
But with like the car like this, like a manual car, you put both feet into the clutch and into the brake. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I do it right now.
All right, bet.
So I'm in second right now.
Yeah.
So do I need to change to neutral or anything, or first, or no, just brake?
Mm-mm. Just hold the clutch down. Hold the clutch down all the way right now. You can hold the clutch down and then brake. Boom, just like that. And then hold the clutch and then put it into neutral. And now we're good. Now you can go off the clutch. Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, so let's say, like how you said, we're in traffic, or like traffic come out of nowhere. We're in a higher gear, and we need to brake. So I'll just clutch, brake, and then put it straight to neutral, or would I go clutch, brake, like say it's not like an emergency stop. Say it's just like a quick brake, then I'm start gassing again. Would I go to neutral, or would I just go?
No. If you're at a complete stop, and you're in second or third or fourth, and you had to do that emergency stop, go to neutral and then start all over again. Go to the first, and then go to second, and then go third. You know what I'm saying?
So So what if I don't come to a complete stop? You know how some cars like kind of
ish. I wouldn't do it. I would just start all over again. Just start all over because you could
Dang.
stall if you're going too low. If you're going too slow and you're on a second or third gear shift, you could stall because it does. There's no. You're putting too much. You're opening the valve of the intake
Yeah.
too wide for it to be like, okay, well, I'm not even on first gear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm not even in the position for us to start. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And we're already trying to go to second and third. So the
Okay.
car is gonna tell you like we need to go straight to first.
So what happens if right now I'm in neutral, I put clutch down? What happens if I go straight to second or third? The car would stall or
Yeah,
no?
the car will stall. Yeah.
Can I do it real quick to feel it?
Yeah, go for it. So
So-
go to second. That's it. So it just stalls like that because it
So-
already knows that it's almost like automatic like knows. If you're going a little bit fast, like let's say you're going like 2 or 3 miles an hour, and you try to go to second, it'd be a more harsh stall because
Okay.
the car is like trying to figure out, whoa, what's going on? Like we're not in second gear and we're supposed to be in first.
Okay.
You know, but the car's still going kind of. But
Okay.
right now it knew that it's in second
Mhm.
and it's at 0. We're not even moving, so it's like we shouldn't even be going. So you just stall.
Okay. So what I do if I stall?
So if you stall, we start again. We go to neutral.
So clutch in.
Go to neutral.
Uh-huh.
Hold the clutch and start the car.
And keep my foot on brake.
Yeah. No, you can leave it on. I mean, it doesn't matter. Or yeah, just leave it on. Leave it on. We're on slant. Now you're good. Now you just started the car again because the car was just off basically. You just
okay.
turned the car off by stalling.
So let's do this. Let's go boom boom. Off the brake. Ooh. Okay. So I see how it is. So since we're on a more
So yeah,
slanted
since we're
now,
on a slant,
so if
you
I'm
need to
moving,
go a little bit more carefully. Like you need to make sure that
I'm going a
your
little more
brake-
faster with the clutch, not too fast to stall.
yeah, not too fast to stall, but then you have to also start putting the acceleration. So this is the point where you were telling me the second way.
Mhm.
This is kind of where you have to do the second way.
Okay,
But it's a good way to learn.
what should I do first? Should I do off the brake or at the same time clutch brake?
Take off the clutch a little bit and then match it even with the brake, and then almost try and let your foot off the brake and then start to go.
I feel what's that thing people say? It's called a bite point.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay,
That's it
I'm
right
feeling,
there.
I'm feeling the car.
Now
vibrating.
you're
Is it the bite
now
point?
you could take off the brake-ish and then go accelerate. Accelerate. If not, you're gonna stall.
Ah, dang it.
Yep, you found it. You found that little point where it's kind of hard, right? But that's
Okay,
the
so
point
that-
where you're
I
gonna
feel the
stall.
bite,
Yeah,
yeah, where
that
it's
bite you
vibrating.
need to put into gas. Like you need to put a
Oh,
little
so
bit
when
more.
I
into
get to
gas.
the bite, I need
You
to
need
add
to start
more gas. Okay,
adding more
gotcha,
gas
okay.
because if not, you're going to stall. That's why I was like putting gas because you're gonna stall.
Okay, right there, and I feel it.
Yeah, go. You're good.
Whoosh.
Yeah, that's a little. You know,
That was a
but
little rough.
yeah, but it's all good. You got it. Then go into the second.
Ah, dang, I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm going down
you
this.
can go around and then to go into second.
So boom, clutch in, down, let it go slowly.
Yep, go
Yes.
accelerate. Yep, there you go.
Hey, that was pretty smooth.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. That's it. That is literally the process of doing it every single time. Let's say you're trying to get into like one of these spots and you're trying to go reverse. Let's do like a reverse action, right?
All right,
Pull in.
clutch in.
Yeah, clutch in, go to neutral. All right,
All
bet.
right, then
So-
I need to boom.
No, go all the way to the bottom.
Oh, it's right.
No, you're not in reverse yet. That's 6.
What?
Go all the way to the left. Hold the clutch.
Yeah, I hold the clutch. Break down.
Then
So go to the
all the way
left
to
or
the right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay. And then go up. Whoa. Okay. So
So 1 through 6 is like where you're at right here, but you need to hold the clutch.
yeah, I'm holding it.
Let's see. You need to feel it all the way to the end.
And then where do I go from here? Up.
Yeah, because it's almost like a little bit downshift and then go down. Like
So,
you
okay.
gotta feel it because they don't want you having to go all the way
Accidentally
to like
reverse
the reverse
by accident.
accidentally, I guess.
So
Even though it doesn't really matter, but yeah.
So what I do? Same thing. Lost the clutch. Easy. Basically, let the clutch guide me.
Basically doing the same thing. Oh, it's make sure it tucks all the way in.
Ah, shit, my fault.
Yeah, you're
Oop.
good.
Sorry, YouTube.
No, you're good.
So then, I forgot to get off the brake. So is it supposed to be doing that when I need to loft the brake?
Yeah, you're good.
So that's how it should be when I'm reversing.
I mean, you like think about it like you're reversing. So when you reverse in a regular car, you hit the reverse and then you start accelerating, right?
Yeah.
So you're thinking about it backwards. So try not to think about it backwards. Just try to think about it as an automatic car. It's an automatic car, except you just have a clutch.
Okay.
So instead, hold off the clutch and basically accelerate the same way you would. You know?
Okay.
And you can easily go into it, and as soon as you have the clutch off, all the way off, the car will start going as much as you want to, and then you can brake and like slowly brake a little bit and slowly like accelerate the way you want to, like a regular car.
But I won't get off of that bite point vibration until I add enough gas.
Yes and no. Like you can get off of it if the car lets you. Like if you're in a slant downwards and you're already going down, you don't really have to like accelerate too much, you know. But right now we're like level, so the car still wants you to give it some acceleration.
All right, so let's say we're gonna put
just like a regular car. You just put a little bit in, a little brake. You know what I'm saying? Try and move into the spot a little bit. And that's it.
I'm feeling a little confident. So I'll say, all right, we got the parking spot. Go first, brake, and give it a little. Where's that bite point? Right there. I think we're gonna bite, but like I feel it. I just don't know how much gas to put down for that bite point.
I mean, you're doing pretty good. I mean, the way it's coming off, like, I'll feel it if you're not putting enough gas because it'll be super shaky. Like, it'll be a shaky start. Like, you've done it before. But right now, I mean, that was a smooth start. That's how much gas you're supposed to put into it. The regular amount, which is what you did. And you were fine.
All right, second gear.
Yeah, second gear was smooth too. Like if the person in the passenger feels you jolt between gear shifts, that means you're doing a bad job of shifting. But if I can't feel it, I can't even tell, then you're doing a great job. You kind of understand now, right?
Yeah.
It's an automatic car, just with the gear shifts. That's third?
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
I'm assuming I can't go to fourth in this parking lot because I need to be at higher speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, I felt the car shaking.
That's because you're almost going too low with the higher gear.
So how about I downshift? Do I need to rev match or no?
No, just kind of just put in the clutch again and just go down to 2 if you need to. Go down to 2. Go to neutral.
Where am I at?
And then go to 2. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
There you go.
I had a brain fart there. I was like, whoa, when you said go down to 2, I was thinking go straight down to 2, and I also went to 4.
Yeah. No, yeah. Be careful when you're shifting. The shifting is like, that is probably the part where I think most people try and figure out what's going on. But use your senses. Like, even though there's no like direction to tell you what's on here.
Oh yeah.
Use it like as a direction, like all the way to the left, and then down. But go slowly with it. Like, don't like obviously jerk into it, because then you'll be going into another gear, or maybe like trying to like shift into it too hard, and the car won't like that. So just kind of go into it like smooth, so that you feel like the direction of what's going on. Like take a hard left and then down for 2, or take a hard left and up for 1, right? Or take a smooth left and up for 1, right?
So I wonder how it feels driving like a powerful car that's manual.
You'll feel the power a little bit more.
I wonder how like intense it is.
You'll feel the amount that you're putting into it a little bit more, especially you're going on long stretches like this, or longer stretches like this.
Hey, smooth. Third.
And remember, you're slowing down.
So then let's say I'm slowing
here
down,
boom,
so
go into second. There you go. That's
nice.
Perfect. That was perfect. That's probably the third hardest part, and that's it. Shifting down to a second from a third, or down from second to a first.
But as I did earlier, if I for some reason have a brain fart, just go into neutral and brake. If I have a brain fart.
Yeah. If you're having a brain fart, literally put the clutch in. Like, put the clutch in. Don't just brake. Put the clutch in, brake, and go into neutral. For whatever reason, you need to stop the car. You need an emergency brake. Clutch, neutral, like clutch, brake, put it in neutral. That's it.
I'm thinking I'm ready for the road now, bro.
Let's go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Take it out of here.
I definitely feel more comfortable than I did the first and Tyler.
Hidden.
Yeah. All right. Come to please stop. Turn signal. I might let them go first.
And then from here, even you can put it in one before you even start going.
Oh, bet.
Put it in one and hold the clutch down.
Yep.
And then before you even like have to go, so that way it makes it easier for you and you don't forget. It's telling you, so put it in second. It's telling you, put it into third. There you go.
Where you want me to go? Right or left?
You can take it right. At the light, you can take it right.
All right. So right here, I come to the stop. I need to go to neutral.
Yeah. But you can chill for now. Like if you know you're gonna slow down, just throw it in neutral. Like put the clutch and then throw it in neutral. And you're good. And then you're just cruising right now. Straight. Just on the brake as much as you need to, and that's it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Remember, stop. Do that L1, and you're good. Ooh, you almost stalled.
Almost, bro. Try to get me.
Second. Third. You can even throw it up a little faster and hit fourth.
And fourth just straight down. See, I got the shift in there, but that one, that get going from one is
it's
tough.
Hardest,
and
yeah.
I've been watching videos. Not gonna lie, I've been watching videos, and I'm like, man, I don't think it don't look that bad. But they're not lying. If y'all are learning how to drive clutch for the first time, that first gear is rough.
It's just learning a new system basically. After that, it's easy, you know.
So let's say we're not doing complete stop. Let's say we're doing like that rolling stop that I basically had right there. But I stopped.
Right.
But if I was rolling, how would you go about that? Would you just stay in neutral, or while you're rolling, would you shift into one faster? Since you're more of an expert than I am, or would you go ahead? Or would you go ahead and just come to a complete stop?
If I was rolling on that light, I'm not gonna go because I don't know if there's cars coming to my left. So I'd rather just keep it on neutral. But if I'm rolling right now, let's say we're putting in neutral right now. Like if you put it in neutral, throw it in neutral. You're in neutral right now. Right. So you know you're going around 35 miles an hour. You're slowing down now. You're going slower. Throw it in third. Go straight up. Boom. Now go again. Boom. You see? It's the same thing as going a rolling stop. Like as long as you know how fast you're going, you can know which gear to put it in. Now, when you're going pretty low at like 10 or 9 miles per hour, put it in first. Don't put it in second. And second sometimes might stall.
I mean, good thing I was listening to you. You said put it in first. My mind almost did, and I was like, wait, I don't think you're talking about me right now.
Yeah, no, not right now.
So clutch in, boom.
Yeah, just like that.
It's pretty fun. Now, can you...
Wait till you get to traffic.
So, can you give me the cons of driving a manual car?
Yeah, so the cons of driving a manual car is literally traffic. Every time you get into traffic. It's because you're having to go from one to second. And like you said, the worst part is going from 0 to 1. That's what you have to do every time you're in traffic. So, kind of sucks, but, I mean, you get used to it after a long time. You just can't be eating and driving.
Okay, so right here, I'm still moving. So would I
put it in second?
Oh, second. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, so that rolling, so I wouldn't go straight to one. I would see what speed I'm going to and go to second.
One is too low. One is 1 miles per hour to 6 miles per hour. But
okay. Gotcha.
Anything above that, just put it in second. To be honest, anything above 6 miles per hour, put it in second, and it'll always be fine. Come to a rolling stop and doing that stuff, just throw it in second.
Have you drove any other... Well, let me ask you this first. When was the first time you learned how to drive manual?
High school, senior year, I think. Or junior year high school.
And was that your first time driving general or not? Your dad had you drive automatic first, then he was like, all right, you're going to learn how to drive manual.
Well, I had an automatic car first, and then that was my first car. It was a BMW.
Whoa, yeah. Hey, I didn't know that.
It was I forgot forgot what the model was. It was an old BMW. It was like a 2005. And from there, I was driving that, and that was automatic. And then after that, I learned.
So right here, go to third.
Yeah, third.
Nice. All right, keep going. Sorry about that.
Then after that, I learned how to drive automatic with my second car, which was this Honda. And this Honda was a cheaper price. I think we were buying it for, and it was cheaper, and it was only came as automatic, or as manual. So he was like, "All right, you're gonna learn how to drive manual." And it took me like 2 weeks to learn, and after that, I was pretty good.
So who taught you? Your dad or your mom?
My dad.
So now going back to what I asked you earlier. So, what's the worst part about driving a manual car?
Traffic. Every time you're in traffic, you're going from the worst part that you said earlier, which was going from the 0, like neutral, to 1.
My mind's blanking. Hold on, where am I at? Oh, there you go.
Throw it in 1.
My fault.
You're good. The boy was going.
See, I can get out of 1 though.
Yeah. So with the gear shifts, the biggest part, like, because that can hinder your process when you're shifting and you're not understanding what the problem is. Like, focus on the way you're shifting. Okay. So don't shift so fast. Like, don't shift so fast, because that just doesn't, like, sometimes it doesn't correlate, especially if you're not understanding where the position is of the shift, of where gear it is. So right. Like, go slow into it and make sure that it's into the gear socket, right? Like, look at it and see how it feels like when it's into the socket of like first gear or like second gear. So like right now you're about to shift to 4th gear, right? Like, go slowly into 4th gear. Yeah, you feel how it like feels like, it almost feels like a click, not like a full click, but it almost clicks into it, and you feel what that feels like. That's what you need to feel like every time you're shifting. Okay. Because if not, it could like potentially like obviously ruin the gear shift.
Yeah, but that's what I heard. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
I think I had another brain fart because I was sitting there and I was like, wait, I'm in neutral or Ryan first. And I was about to go straight up into third. That's why I was like, wait, what? Where am I at?
Dang, I've never been over here before.
Well, welcome, buddy. So clutch. Oh, boy, neutral. There you go. Neutral with that mud. Come to a complete stop. First.
That was good. That was a good shift. Second.
Dang, bro.
Third.
It's that first bite. Like, I feel it, but I'm giving it too much gas in the beginning of the bite.
Yeah, you can't give it too much gas at the same time. Like, you have to let off the clutch and like let into the gas at the same time. If you're gonna go fast into the gas, you also have to go fast off the clutch. Like, it's the same movement. Like, if you're doing both of them at the same time, one's faster than the other, it's not gonna work. The car needs to know where you're at in the process of like how the car's moving.
So right now I'm in 4th. So if I would go into 5th, I would go to the far
right. Yeah, right. But you don't need to go yet.
Of course. Go ahead and start braking.
Okay. You trying to go check out some Christian sites or what?
This dude.
Might as well, bro. I'm trying to get a scene.
Oh my God.
Second.
Let's go to the, I guess, right. So clutch, nooch.
Stop. Check the course. Checking. Came to a clutch. Stop.
Boom. Come on.
Hey, there you go. You getting there?
So far, 1 out of 10. How would you rate today's lesson?
You're doing pretty good, man. This is a pretty solid 9, bro.
Are you surprised? that I'm not stalling as much as I was like the first time.
To be honest, yeah, I'm surprised that you're not stalling because the last time you did this was 3 years ago.
Yeah, and I stayed in the parking lot like that whole 2 hours. I don't even think I got out of the parking spot.
Yeah,
I just stalled for like 2 hours.
We're stalling for 2 hours, and it was amazing. It was
Yeah,
great.
I think once I finally got going, we got to the road, like we're about to turn out of UT Tyler, and I was like, nah, nah. I think you had to drive me back to Liberty.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? We just gotta go, bro. I gotta do some stuff. I think I had to go do some stuff. I forgot.
Oh, right here next to it.
You right here?
Yeah, MacArthur.
Okay. So you know your way around here now?
I do and I don't.
You do and you don't?
I do and I don't, sir. So
Okay,
huge.
gotcha.
Maybe my foot in. So go into one.
Stall.
So boom. Almost. I know. There you go. I was gonna park down here. So I ain't worry about stopping up there, all those peeps. Like that boy's stuck. Something wrong with his car. Nah, he don't know how to drive manual. So boom. Got myself in.
Or learn how to go in the space behind us. Like reverse into the space behind us.
Okay. So boom.
There's a space behind us. Reverse that.
So
There you go. When this screen pops
it's
up,
all the way
you're
in.
good. Yeah, you're good.
So I need to let off the gas.
Yeah, you're good.
That is awful. Good Lord. That is an awful sound. See, the bike push right here. I feel it right here vibrating. So right here, I need off the gas. See, because I see the needle starting to move.
Just feel the car. Feel the car. You're going to feel it a little bit. You're going. You're good.
I don't want to see your car.
You're doing good. What are you on the brake? Stop riding the brake.
Yeah.
Stop riding the brake, bro.
Well, why do we back? Oh, we're going all the way back
Go
there?
all the way back there.
Oh, okay, bet. My fault. I thought we were going right here.
No,
Okay.
go
So
right there.
boom. Okay, that's not bad. Then clutch. Guide me in. Boom.
There you go. That's it. Another brake.
Hey!
There you go.
Made it to Kroger. Be right back. Get some groceries. All right, guys, we're back, and I'm done driving for the night because I want to be in the passenger seat and learn from Julian while he's driving. But any comments about my lesson today?
You did pretty good, bro. I say 9 out of 10. Just focusing on the gear shifting and just going from neutral to 1 and 1 to 2. And that's about it.
All right, so would you teach me again
Yes, sir.
for free?
No.
Wow. Awful friend. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Shout out to Julian for letting me drive his car. I did stall a couple of times, as y'all will see in the video. But I promise y'all, he can attest to this, it wasn't as bad as it was the first time in Tyler. I was stalling and did not get out of the parking lot at all for like the whole hour and a half, 2 hours. We were in the parking lot. It was really sad, and it felt like a wasteful night. And I was so defeated. I was so defeated. But also, I was trying to focus on graduating.
Not wasteful.
I was trying to focus on graduating, so that's also why I didn't really tell him, hey, let's go for the drive, because I didn't get what was that? That was springtime, right? Yeah. So I was trying to focus on graduating. I was like, man, I learned manual the other day. It's whatever. I need to pass this class. So pass it, yada. But I can't wait for another lesson. I told him I want to do this because in the future I might get a weekend car whenever that time's going to come, and it might be manual only. And if it's manual only, that'd be fun, and I can show my wife how to drive it and show my other friends how to drive manual because they want to learn too. But that's it for the video, y'all. Thank you for cruising with Jacoby today. We'll see y'all next time.